What's going on, guys? My name is James, aka Furry K. Welcome to today's video. In today's video, I'm gonna do a review on the Shane Dawson series, The Mind of Jake Paul. Okay, so my opinion on it so far, as it stands. Okay, so I know the thing is only like 3 episodes in, and the series has already gotten backlash. And so I've been on YouTube around the time of everything going on with all the drama with Jake Paul and them. At the beginning, I was with most people who were at the beginning of it, when Vine died and all the Viners came over from Vine and everything like that. So my opinion on that is, yeah, are there people who should not have come over and just have died off from social media? Yeah, and there have been those who died off after Vine shut down. But when Jake Paul and Logan Paul first came over, I thought it was just gonna be like their Vine crap was gonna carry over, like a lot of their Vine content was gonna carry over. I did not expect what had come. And seeing what happened with all the news of them and what they were doing, it was kind of eye-opening to see what these two were doing. And I didn't expect it, I should say. As someone who I did follow their Vine for a while, because I thought a lot of their Vines were very entertaining. But this is not to say that I like them in any way, shape, or form. I just like their Vines. Just like with most Vines, most of Vine I liked. I liked the Reggie Coos, the Darius Benson, Amanda Cerny, King Batch. Yeah. And a lot of the other ones. Thomas Sanders. But after Vine died, I saw a huge flock of them come over and change. And yeah, you have to change with the times, but I think YouTube really couldn't accommodate, so those Viners had to adapt to YouTubers. And a lot of them didn't turn out to be good ones. We saw that with Amanda Cerny, we saw that with Lele Pons, we saw that with King Batch. King Batch is not even doing that much YouTube anymore, and if he is, he's not getting that many views with it. He does mostly acting now. Which, not to throw shade at King Batch, but I don't know how much of his crap still gets views, but yeah. But when I watched the Mind of Jake Paul thing that Shane's doing, I actually thought it was actually good. It was very eye-opening to see what's going on inside, what they're doing. It definitely was eye-opener. I definitely think Shane is doing the right thing here, and I don't think that he should deserve any of the hate that he receives daily for his points of view, because again, it's his point of view. If he thinks that someone, you know, shows tendencies of sociopath, or he thinks that someone has a different idea of what they are compared to what he thinks, then he should have that point of view. And no, I don't think that he deserves all the hate that he's gotten towards him or has had thrown at him. I've not followed Shane for a long time. I just started following Shane this year because he was an old YouTuber, and I was starting to try to like old YouTubers because most of YouTube was full of crap, and I wanted to find and see what the old YouTubers, when YouTube first started back in 2006, were doing. And I found Smosh was, you know, split, and I found Philip DeFranco was still doing his thing. I found that, like, you know, C Nanners, Captain Sparkles and them, they weren't doing much. I know Chilled still doing crap. He was doing stuff with Mini Lad. And I found that, what was it, Mortal HD and Uber Hexer Nova, they weren't doing their stuff anymore. They used to do music with Sly Fox Hound, but Sly Fox Hound's gone on to do gaming, and so have they. And they actually run it's Uber Hexer Nova and Mortal HD that actually run a company together. Just Cow Chop TV, which, good name. I mean, it's a good channel. But that's off topic. I think that Shane Dawson deserves more credit than he's given for what he's done. I mean, everybody wants him to go after Jake, but it looks like, from what I've seen, from evidence, because there is a saying in law that says innocent until proven guilty. Has he done some crazy crap? Has Jake Paul done some crazy crap? Yes. But it looks like it was more perpetuated by the acts of jealousy towards his brother, by the anger he had that was given to him as a child raising up. Because when you grow up in a home where you grow up in an environment of jealousy, competition, anger, and you grow up the way that he grew up, if you watch the series and you watched episode 3, some of that stuff I've come to know. I grew up in a house that was competitive. I had 2 sisters that were super competitive and super jealous of each other. And they don't talk to each other. I've lived in a house where people, basically, I've grown up in a competitive house. Everything was competitive between me and my brother. Me and my brother are competitive now. Like, we may not, if you were to meet us in real life, you'd probably think that, oh, we're not that competitive, you know, and stuff like that. We get on each other's nerves, we get on each other's asses, and we have times where we can get each other's last nerve, but we still love each other's brothers because we've learned to get along and use that competitive spirit to work together to achieve the same goal, because we both want to compete in the market, but we want to compete in the same way that benefits both of us. And I think that with Logan and Jake Paul, it just has not clicked yet. And I think that the reason why it hasn't clicked yet is because of family. And I know that might be some shade thrown at his parents, but I I think that from what I've read, from what I've, studied, from all the stories I've read, it seems like the father is to blame in the situation. He seems to be an a-hole, first off. Greg seems to be an a-hole. Which, it's funny because he's mostly YouTube now. You think Greg and you hear the name Onision, and then Greg's an a-hole, which means, dang, you can't go on YouTube without hearing the name Greg and then thinking, oh, he's an a-hole. But no. The father is definitely to blame on this situation. The mother is just the innocent bystander watching this because she can't really do anything about it. Which I think the mother deserves to be treated nicely. Just like with Shane, who said, the mother shouldn't get all the hate and everything like that after his video. I think that the father should be getting the hate. I do, to be honest. I think the father should get the hate. The mother should be treated nicely. And then have the father evaluated, or put in a psychiatric ward, because he doesn't treat his kids like kids. He treats his kids like money machines. Basically, he's basically in the music business. He's like a contract. He's like basically like a manager who. He's like one of those money-grubbing managers that you see in, when you hear a music business about, say, Kesha's manager, or the Sony making Kesha work with a guy who she didn't like. It's basically like that, but Logan and Jake Paul's father. But, yeah. That's my opinion on it. And then you see the reason why that Nick Crompton left, a lot of the people that were in Team 10 left, was because of the father. But yeah, that's my opinion on it. Opinions are opinions. I'll leave it up to you if you think that my opinion is wrong. If you think my opinion is wrong, that's up to you. Go give Shane Dawson a think. His video is definitely eye-opening. And I think I am going to stand behind Shane 100% on his video. And I hope his series is very... Goodness me, my throat. His entire thing is going to be an eye-opener to those who want to have a look in the mind of Jake Paul. Yeah. So, with that being said, guys, I hope you guys liked the video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Also, don't forget to hit the bell button, because obviously my videos will never be shown to y'all, and I'm pretty sure I'm never going to hit the trending page. So, I might as well tell you to hit that bell button and like and subscribe again. I hope we can hit at least 20 likes or at least 20 subscribers. I appreciate it. We'll see you guys in the next video.